You know that you did this person well. You know that you sacrificed. You did your best to make sure that you can make this person smile. You did your best to make sure that, hey, no matter what I do, I'm going to make sure that I'm loyal to this person. But yet, no matter what you did, you cannot keep them around. You sacrificed your hard-earned resources. You sacrificed yourself. You didn't gave yourself to this person emotionally, physically, mentally, right? And this person still decided to just get up and leave. But guess what? It's all right. It's all right. Understand, when a person decides to just leave you and don't want to be with you anymore, they're only making room for someone else that's, how can I say it, that's meant to be for you. And they're only making room for greatness to come in. You're surrounded by greatness. All right, but let's talk about it. Before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And today we're going to talk about the people who left you were making room for better. Meaning, when they left you alone, they only made room for you to only get better things to come in. Let's be real with you. As I've been talking about this generation, most people feel that the grass is always greener on the other side, right? And I'm not talking for everyone, but I'm talking for people that can relate to me, that can relate to you. And like I said, you watching this video and listening to me, we all are different. We come from different backgrounds, but we all have always one thing in common, and it's how certain things in people and how we've been treated. And it's not easy. But understand, when somebody decides to just leave you, they're only setting you up to get better. I remember there's one female, and I've run this up many times, but I'm not going to sit here and just explain it to you. This one person hurted me, and before they even decided to just go, they didn't even want to just leave me. They wanted to take what I have. And what happened was, they wanted to just talk me down. And after all I've done for them, it was nothing, right? Realistically, I was the one that they were depending on, but yet still said to my face that, hey, I didn't do anything for them. Cool. Of course, had to go through my healing, went through it, it hurted. Cool. Years later, person trying to come around, when they down and out, and guess what? Who they needed again. You know what I mean? So don't beat yourself up for people just they decided to leave. And guess what? Better things came for me. Better things came for me. At the time, I was in a relationship at the time, and that person was actually complete opposite to that person. Now, am I in a relationship right now with the person I'm telling you that treated me better than her? Was definitely the opposite? No. That was a lesson too as well, but that person did not treat me bad like that person did. Understand, anything that decides to just leave you and don't want to be around you, that mistreated you, is just a sign for you to get better. Let's talk about it. You were in a relationship and you did your best to make sure that person was happy, and they used you up. They abused you. They hurted you. And then after all that, in which was sacrifices, They decided to just go. Guess what? Of course, I'm not recommending for you to just jump into another relationship, because guess what? Now you got to find yourself again. Now you got to work on yourself mentally and know what you are and know your worth. But guess what? When you overcome those obstacles, those are high emotions, crying and everything, best to believe it's going to be that one person who's going to come in, and no matter what you do or say, well, definitely I have to erase that, whatever you say, no matter who you are, what who you are as a person, they're going to love you for you. They're going to worship the ground that you work on. Now, then you're not God, but you're God sent. Vice versa, they're God sent. You're going to appreciate it, and they're going to show you that, Dad, when that other person left, if I never left that person, I would never have this person that I have now. Understand that great things come to you when you put God first. When that person leaves you, and even if they were cool, no matter how smooth they were, no matter how sweet they are, let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Ladies, he's a smooth dude. He always had money. He may have put money to make sure that you were straight. You may got into an argument with them, or they just, all you can think about is the good time. But as much as you think about the good times, you think about the bad times, and the bad times actually outweighed the good. Even if it was just good and that person would just decided to just leave you, listen, understand that that person wasn't meant to be with you. You weren't meant to be with that person. Because when it's something is for you, it's for you. Fellas, let's talk about it. Let's flip it. She could have, man, beautiful skin. She smells good. Slim waist. Nice back. Curvy. Cute. She could be dark. Light. Caramel. You know what I mean? That nice peach vanilla skin color. Listen. She seemed like she was perfect. But she just decided to just leave you to be with someone else, or she wanted to go find herself. It's alright. That just means that she's not meant to be with you. You're not meant to be with her. Understand, ladies, fellas, that person that you just met, that person that you thought that was the most perfect thing, don't you think that you can get 100 people that look like that? I don't care who you are. I don't believe in somebody has to be a 10, because everybody's beautiful in their own way. But understand that anybody that just decides to leave you, they weren't meant to be in your life. Just because they were beautiful, just because, ladies, they were handsome to you, they looked like this, they did that for you, you could always find somebody that's going to do that for you. But what you're not going to find is somebody who's going to be with you no matter how you look. You could be sick, you can't even walk. You're just sitting there, and you may have an attitude that day. You just not feeling, you may feel under the weather. You don't smell as good as you think you are, right? Smell as you look, right? You may not look as good as you look, but guess what? That person that's supposed to be with you is going to stick with you no matter what, and they're going to be loyal to you. So understand, you're only making room for better. When that person go, you're only making room for better to come into your life, if that makes sense. But if you like this video, I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend. And also, in the comment below, in the description, pinned to the top, keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com, all right? Again, the people who left you were making room for better, if that makes sense, all right? I just broke it down to you. Peace.